God forgive me, I'm a felon. License plate reader, pray this contraption block the signal. Built the case for me, melted, but bullets did not get delivered. Face my signature, envelope return assembly. 32 out the magazine, Mac 11, aqua feeling. Dealer's bag, Polo T, they was deaf on me, I can feel it. Whole unit held nuts on me, talking about me to they beaches. Whole unit went duck on me when it's up, I'm in the trenches. Me and Stro great minded Carlo, windows tinted, mind your business. When it's unimportant to you, you don't even give it mention. Keep my name in his penis eater, he must be in his feelings. Luca Brasson, big general, reaching blocks to my lieutenants. Set the tone in the interview, they tune in and say it's healing. When the cheese may Allah be pleased, I just said a prayer for killing. Old friend, big brother snitching and he ain't get him injured. Before you speak on me, look, please go find me them two niggas. Find me one who stuck dick in me or the one I sucked the prison. Shell catcher, smell like fingernail polish when it paramedics, yeah. Put the yellow tape around the trap when we was cheering. Too much cut, we accidentally caught a head. Told my uncle, no more fast lane. He told me you'll be back. He told me you ain't commit murder. Lil one did that to himself. Coca-Cola, soda bath, yoga class to make it straight. My conscience be messing with me, make me think I need some help. Just turned on the digit in the kitchen by myself, mate. Stand up, you ain't got two heads on the. Hey, I'm about to come get in your face. Hey, find me two niggas. Find me the one that can say he stuck his dick in me. And find me the one that can say I told on him you gon' blow my brains out. God forgive me, I'm a felon. License plate reader, pray this contraption block the signal. Built the case for me, melted, but bullets did not get delivered. Face my signature, envelope return assembly. 32 out the magazine, Mac 11, aqua feeling. Dealer's bag, Polo T, they was deaf on me, I can feel it. Whole unit held nuts on me, talking about me to they beaches. Whole unit with
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Show me what you working with. Now show me what you working with. Show me what you
and we are underway here in Las Vegas.
Show me what you working with. Show me what you working with.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Now show me what you working with.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert dancing away at the 35.
Now show me what you
now he
working
breaks
with.
free in the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 75 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board first here in Vegas. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Snitching on me to my bitch, they just like telling the police. She say she not gon' hold her breath, been waiting on time for 2 weeks. Only love me while we fucking.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Who I'm trying to be, not green eyes, good ass her. I'm trying to pitch out, go to
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Show me what you working with. Now show me what you working with. Show me what you working with. Now show me what you working with. Crazy bitch Latifah say I'm just a lie, cheat and a dog. Hitting her from the back, stand on my tippy toes, she kinda tall. Raised to the back, I'm kicking me in the head, she gon' set it off. I'm careful how I fuck with those, she
and a is brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Running the counter with Mostert. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
And it's caught. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Mostert will score. Touchdown, Miami. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter. On the interception, giving up the score, you're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Yeah, the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on 3rd down. Play action. Now O'Connell. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he will bring it back. It's a pick.
Now show me what you working with. Show me what you working with. Now show me what you working with. I make kills and through my cousin pretty, but the bitch ain't shit. Too much foul player, fuck the game, upset her on the bench. On D&D, don't wanna talk, bitch, think I turned it off. Popping up at the spot, beating on my door like I done broke the law. Money go hand in hand, bitch go man for man and fuck off hype. These hoes are rich, they whole damn life for just one night. Seen it with my own 2 eyes, you can't convince them to do right, and you ain't gotta be her type. If you got money, you what she like, yeah. Snitching on me to my bitch, that just like telling the police. She say she not gon' hold
what you working with. Show me what you working with. Now show me what you working with. There go crazy bitch Latifah say I'm just a lie, cheat and a dog. Hitting her from the back, standing on my tippy toes, she kinda tall. Braids to the back, ever catch me in the act, she gon' set it off. I'm careful how I fuck with her though, she might go and tell my business to the blog. Smoking blunts, gumbo, chilling with this vibe, she like, you gotta be special cause
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Taquisha, then my G, she thinks she too peed in. I rub off on her, now she act like me, this my twin.
Anders Carlson has his teed up, ready to get started. And we are underway from Miami. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he is going to lose yardage here. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Asking them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Tua on the bootleg here, rolling to his left. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first.
What the fuck just happened?
At the 32. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 68 yards. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Love. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw now, here's Love. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're going to try and throw. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. Here's Mostert. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Man, that's trash. That's trash. Check 99.
One more time with Mostert. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake, but I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And Mostert going to pick up a Dolphins 1st down as he'll be brought down just outside the red zone. Mark him at the 21. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On play action, here's Tua, out to his left. This one left side caught by Berrios. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Braxton Berrios from 21 yards away. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And he pushed it right. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Nixon now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Love now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Second and 10.
You got nothing. Wide, get wide. 50 wants the mic.
Here's Love. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Charles, there's something special about one of those big D linemen bringing it in. Off the tip there, really nice coordination.
Very much so, and I think what we've seen, and I'm going to put it in about the last 5 years, maybe a little bit longer, coaches placing a bigger emphasis on ball drills, even for defensive linemen, because possession is so key. When you got a chance to take one away, you want people comfortable with the football, and it paid off there.
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there.
It's second and 21 at the 49-yard line.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it facing a second and long situation.
If I'm better than the people that you put me against, why are you putting me against them?
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got a man, it's Berrios, complete. If you're a fan of old school physical football, that play was for you.
No doubt about it. That play was for anyone who likes football. He did everything properly on that one. Great contact, wrapped it up, unable to jar the ball free. The only disappointment on the play for him.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up fourth down.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short, and they will not be able to add on to their 20-point lead.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Here we go.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of...
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now Love. A short throw to Musgrave. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
This now a 3rd and 4. Love looking to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Throwing. Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Mike 7, I'm scared.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Second down, here's Mostert again. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 44. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
2 times. Hey, turbo 2. Slam. Chance.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a first down.
All right. Check 59. I'm trying to collect. Check 59.
2 and now on first down. And he'll complete this one to Barrios. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Mike 5'9. Watch it, Oscar. Give me that ball.
Looking to pass. Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. And at his size, he's a...
Probably a good idea. It's 2 in a row.
work, I'm revving up my engine. I was just putting groceries in the bag. Now wait a minute, yeah, forgot to mention. I'm $100 million richer. Might paint $100 million picture. One man on me, but I don't fatigue. Better have 100 million coming with you. Got good karma, so I'm riding fiscal. Hit the crossover, leave them playing Twister. Oh, they thought that I was just a... Now when I do, they call me Mister. Stop it. Big wall will suffice. Play with the family, playing with your life. Just got the ops hurt, looking sick. So we gon' disinfect them like a wipe. Had that boy a big cat with no stripes. Now on the gram, ain't worried about a light. Yeah, I had to go ahead and raise the fee. If you ain't rocking with it, take a hike.
Say you gon' ride. Say you gon' step by me. Spin and slide. Say you gon' step by me. Who gon' step by me? Who gon' step by me? Say you gon' ride.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll start on the ground, Etienne. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 7.
54, Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Ready.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
11.
Now Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage. Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Ball right on the 50-yard line, and here's the 2nd and 8.
65.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
57 to Mike.
From midfield now, Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Back to the ground with ETN. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second down, here's Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Calvin Ridley, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. There he goes, right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They give him a gain of 38.
Usually in this spot, you'd hear an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you've got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show what we can do too. And that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
Switch. Hatchet. 25,
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Watch twist.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Check 26, check 26. Big edge, big edge, big edge.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
33, 33. Hey, watch the slant.
Throw left side complete. That's Jennings. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Now Lawrence. And his throw here's incomplete.
That one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, it's Lawrence. Gets this quickly to Ingram. And he's going to get this inside the 30. On play action, Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Lawrence to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley, as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
On first down, it's Purdy. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Ready? Check Mike 33. What's the run? They're running it. Mike check 33.
Final play of the half. Purdy got his man complete over the middle. It's Jennings. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Tighten up, tighten up.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Purdy. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down by about 1 yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the first down.
Back to throw, Purdy. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd down and 8. Up the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just...
And it's a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. On 4th down, here's Purdy. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Down to about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third.
Check. Check. Six guys. Check 6 guys.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here I come again. Hey, check mark 33. Check mark 34.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jennings. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33.
Check 4.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
Kill. Watch twist. Hey, check that. Street.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
We want it. Come at the street.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
60 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Ready? 33. Get the ball. Strong left. Let's put him on the buses.
Throwing here, Purdy.
They'll roll him out right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Switch it, Ken. Switch it. Hey, check 25. Sponge. No.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Niners are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
And he will get into the end zone. So they knew what they were doing all along, right? Now the lead 2 here in this 4th quarter.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
On second down, Etienne once more. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Here we go, D. Hey, just
Now Lawrence on first down. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
57, Mike, 57. Get in the way with it. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
Back to throw. Lawrence completes it to Evan Ingram. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35.
57's Mike. Go, 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 go. 57's the Mike. Mike 57. Go.
Throwing now, Lawrence. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Lawrence. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Well, the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is third down. Here's Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now.
Check, check. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Quit talking about it. Go, let's go.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
So with a lead at 5, the book definitely says go for 2 here to try to get it to a 7-point differential.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
11. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. It's complete, and he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, check mark 33. Check mark 33. I don't even know why his team showed up.
Throwing, Purdy. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Now 2nd and 4. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Boy, just a gigantic play here. Both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Mike check 33.
Here's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Here it is, 4th and inches.
Back to you. I'm going back to you. Mike check 33. 33. I'm here all day.
Purdy to throw. This ball is caught. He's got Debo, and he's going to be taken down. But there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Here we go, 1st and goal.
Come on, QB, come on. Mike check 33. 33. Set the tone, defense.
Hauled in left side here by Jennings. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the